Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Well, actually, this has been my first upload in how long now? Probably in a month or two or so. So a month and a half out. Let's be fair. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and drop this vid because I have to make a small retraction. Now, I did make that retraction on the Charlie Brown Boxes hangout yesterday. Shout out to Charlie Brown Boxing. Um, First things first about this whole Deontay Wilder 10 million pounds. English pounds, which converts to 13.5 million US dollars offer that was sent to him, and then he declines it. Obviously, I did, give him the benefit of doubt in that situation and say, hey, man, look, if it's true, then I'm going to have to go in on you. Basically, because obviously I was kind of upset to hear that situation that he did turn it down. But then again, we didn't know, until he comes out and rebuts it, then we can say, okay, it confirms that he actually did that, then okay, fine, I have to go in on him. But he did an interview with 78 Sports TV, and he cleared that whole situation up. He said, hey, no offer was never made. We never even come close to that offer. And then when the cat said, hey, man, where'd you hear this from? I said, heard it from the podcast on Sky Sports with Spencer Farron, toe to toe. And he said, well, you might have to listen to it again because Eddie Hearn never made such an offer. He just only threw that number out there just to state his case that a 50-50 split is, there's no need to be talking about splits. So to be fair, I listened to it again. This is where I got my info from. So I listened to it again. And it turns out that Eddie Hearn did not make the offer. He actually just threw the number out there just to make a point about discussing splits as nonsense, according to him. So I have to apologize for that. My ears did deceive me. The offer was never made at any point at that during that while Eddie Hearn said this, and Deontay Wilder did confirm the situation. So yes, okay. So I have to do a retraction on it. Then again, I did say though, to be fair to Deontay, I want to hear his side of the story. He did come out and explain it, and we'll leave it at that. Case closed. End of story. All right, so I want to make a small retraction on that, okay? But another thing I wanted to talk about now is that those who kind of despise Deontay Wilder, he came out and said that, you know what, a 50-50 fight is what I want. I'm not asking for anything more than that. Well, kind of laughable to hear that from Deontay. But anyways, he said that 50-50 split or no fight, right? So a lot of guys are taking that, then again, Eddie Hearn saying that you're not getting a 50-50 split under any circumstances. So based off that, some people are saying that Deontay Wilder's ducking the fight with Anthony Joshua. Well, let's be fair here and let's be consistent here, okay? A duck only occurs if an official offer was made and he declines it. Plain and simple. Okay, when Deontay Wilder says 50-50, let's be honest, he's not getting a 50-50 split. But after talking to some people who are very rational, they made me realize that when you discuss a split, you always want to start from the highest and work your way to the middle or down to the lowest, so that way you can get a compromising offer. So that perfectly makes sense. So I think that's what Deontay Wilder's end goal is to work on a compromising offer. Start off high, then you work your way down to where you meet somewhere in the middle. I think that's what's going on here with this situation, okay? Now, again, back to this whole ducking thing. A duck would occur, again, if an official offer was made and then the fighter or the manager declines that offer, or the management declines it. I'll give you an example. When Sugar Ray Leonard in the Aaron Pryor situation, I don't know why people keep insisting that Sugar Ray Leonard ducked that fight. That did never happen, okay? Aaron Pryor was offered $500K, which is 4 times more than he got in his previous fight before that when he was scheduled to fight Leonard. Okay, he declined that initial offer, and then they said, okay, Aaron, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna renegotiate this for you. We'll give you an increase in your purse. So instead of $500,000, we'll give you $250,000 on top of the $500,000. So that's a $750,000 payday right there that he was gonna get right there. So he was gonna get nearly about a 22% increase from his initial purse, as you would say, per se, and he still declined it. So that is a duck right there. When a fighter was offered an offer, it was an official offer. He declined it the first time. Then Leonard's team come back and says, okay, we'll give you an increase in your purse, $250,000, and he still declines it. So that is a duck right there. That is a classified duck, okay? So again, A duck only occurs if an official offer has been made and the fighter has declined it. Or if a fighter continues to be dismissive of another fighter, yeah, you can say that's ducking right there. Continue to be dismissive where they don't want, or if they're not adamant about taking a fight with the dude. Deontay Wilder, on the other hand, is adamant to take a fight with Anthony Joshua. The only difference is he's trying to get what he can out of this situation. Again, I doubt he'll get 50-50. Okay, that's not going to happen, but I can understand what he's trying to do. After realizing some other circumstances here, he's trying to start off high and then work his way down to the middle. That's more likely what's happening at this point. Okay. This thing about this ducking, man, the word duck does get overblown sometimes. It just get thrown out there just for the hell of it, because some people just despite particular fighters and smear them whenever they get a chance to be honest with you. So yeah, so I just wanted to make that small retraction here, and then just to get my take on this whole ducking situation with Wilder and Joshua. Now, again, Wilder's not ducking Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua's not ducking Deontay Wilder. Let's be honest. Both of them are trying to get what's most out of this fight, because they both understand that they're both entering one of not only the most important fights in their careers, but the most dangerous fight in their careers, if you ask me, for the both of them. So they're trying to get what they can out of this situation. So, I mean, we all know that Anthony Joshua is the A side. We're not, no one's negating that argument. But at the same time, Joshua, in my opinion, and Hearn are trying to get the most out of that situation. So that's what they're working on. So, yeah, that's I just want to give my thoughts on that. Let me know what your thoughts about this. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.